No, Hello, my name is Michael Varghese, and I'm here today to talk to you about the ballot proposed in Oklahoma regarding the capital punishment and my views on that. Capital punishment is a controversial issue that many people feel uncomfortable talking about. Capital punishment is essentially the death penalty, punishment by death. Oklahoma is regarded as one of the harshest states with sentencing executions. Christians, in a worldwide basis, believe that capital punishment contradicts the Bible and does not support it. The United States Constitution bans cruel and unusual punishment, and yet state governments still allow it to be practiced. In the 2016 presidential election, voters across the nation were asked a series of questions regarding ballots in their states. The ballot that I will be addressing today is State Question 776, regarding making executions a part of Oklahoma's constitution and part of sentencing. The ballot proposed that Oklahoma's constitution would make executions be determined by the legislature and those who govern it. Personally, I voted no for this because Oklahoma does not need to have any more power with convicting inmates for executions. Did you know that Oklahoma is considered one of the most harshest states in the nation that issues executions? That's crazy. Here are some views that you need to be aware of when reading this ballot. First, Oklahoma is a state that is issued in the nation's Bible Belt. The Bible Belt is a series of states that are very strict to Christian traditions. Oklahoma is more inclined on issuing cruel and unusual punishment to its incarcerated inmates rather than any other state in the nation. And this is shown because cruel and unusual punishment is inconsistent with religion and ethics. It is written in the Holy Bible in Exodus chapter 20, verse 13, "Thou shalt not kill." And that is probably the most important teaching in the Bible because it shows that life is sacred. In a document written from the American Baptist Church of America, they affirm that rehabilitation is the most logical substitution for executions. Rehabilitation can help the inmate understand and serve time for their crime, rather than just killing them. This would hopefully install a memorable lesson in their head in order to change their ways and our ways of issuing that punishment. Capital punishment has been legal in the state of Oklahoma since 1804. According to the death penalty in Oklahoma, stats show that Oklahoma has the second most executions in the nation, which is a total of 112 deaths since 1976. Texas is the first with 538 total executions in the nation. And did you know that Oklahoma and Texas combined make up for the majority of the executions in the South compared to the total number of executions in the South? Crazy as well. There are about 100 or so executions in the South, and Oklahoma and Texas account for 650 of them. Yeah, a whopping 60%. That's ridiculous. Oklahoma does not need to have any more power with this horrid punishment. Lastly, you need to know that capital punishment violates the Constitution and its ban on cruel and unusual punishment. It's stated in the 8th Amendment. It says that cruel and unusual punishment should not be inflicted at all to the American people because it is their God-given right to express their freedom. There's a study that found that death row cases are 4 times as more expensive than locking away someone in the highest facility possible with the most security. And that is ridiculous because we could save so much more money with those cases rather than just killing someone, which is ridiculous. You would think that the cost of feeding them and keeping them alive would be more expensive than just killing them off, but that's not the case. Despite the constitutional ban on executions, the majority of the nation supports this, including Oklahomans. The following references that I've used are from the King James Holy Bible, the Death Penalty of Oklahoma Statistics, and the Encyclopedia of Oklahoma History and Culture. Thank you for listening and watching, and I hope you learned something from this video about executions in the state of Oklahoma. Have a great night, guys.